Okay, so this is just going to be a quick review of the digestive system and a brief overview of kind of how food moves through it. First, I'm going to start with the mouth. When you chew stuff, it goes from the mouth quickly to just covering the major parts: esophagus, stomach, small intestine, large intestine, colon, anus. Kind of somewhat in that order. So now I want to talk about kind of what happens in each section, and we'll cover that in a little bit too. In your mouth, you got to chew it, and then down the esophagus into the stomach. Some other smaller parts here, you have sphincters that lock up on your stomach, so it's a muscle thing that's round and it constricts like this. It opens up. That's a sphincter. Your lips kind of work like one because you're able to close them up or open them up and move them around. And so you have a sphincter here, a pyloric sphincter, down here in the duodenum or duodenum. And then moving through the small intestine, I believe there's one here. And then just some things about the colon. You have an ascending colon, transverse colon, descending colon, anus, rectum down here. And then kind of liver and gallbladder. I'll talk about that more later. And so now I'm just going to go over what the technical terms are for all those organs that I covered briefly. And this diagram here. So kind of the processes food goes through and what that's called. So first ingestion, you put it in your mouth, and then up here, the food, it has three names as it moves through your digestive system. First food, you chew it and you turn it into what's called a bolus, and you swallow it, which is called, and mechanical breakdown is kind of that you're mushing up food, and propulsion, moving it down through, and then you swallow. But the main thing that moves around is this thing called peristalsis, which is modeled here by these. So what Ms. Jensen does is the squishing, kind of like this, of how it contracts in the back to push it forward a little bit, and then this contracts, and this contracts, and this contracts, moving it in that general direction. And just like this, it pinches behind it to move the substance down through. So ingestion, mechanical breakdown, propulsion, moving through, digestion, absorption, and defecation. All these steps have to occur, otherwise there's a problem. And even not getting waste out can become a problem because it's toxic. Some other, just what food is called as it moves through. So up here, it's called the bolus. When you chew food in like a ball and swallow it, it's called a bolus. In the stomach, it turns into what is called chyme. And then at the more in the end and kind of in the colon, it turns into feces. And thanks for watching.